Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Summit Chinese Qualifiers. I am Luminous, and I'm joined by Aos and Dota as we're bringing you guys the grand finals. This is LGD versus EHOME, a best of 5. Steven, it's not so late for you today for a change, and I hope you are still wide awake.
Yep, great timing.
All right, we got the game on the way.
Fill me in. What did I miss yesterday?
All right, so did you read about the banana story?
I read about it partially. I heard that the game was made in the wrong mode.
Yeah.
And bananas were popping out, and someone slipped on one and died.
Right, something like that. So that game, banana or not, went to lgd.fy. Second game, LGD China stomped lgd.fy. So into a third deciding game we go, and we had a traditional farm fest where both teams went like 50 minutes, no fights, and Luna outcarried it terribly. And there was a combination between, what's it called, Oracle False Promise plus Satanic. Seems pretty good. You don't ever kill the Luna, and then they just push you to death.
All right. I think I would say I kind of expected LGD to beat LFY, but it's pretty close between the both of them.
Yeah, I think LFY went for maybe an incorrect strategical choice. They also decided to go against the late game Tinker with the late game Luna backup, so it wasn't great. So LGD will get the chance to fight EHOME again. Now, both of us casted this two teams matchup yesterday, and EHOME, I think, stomped LGD 2-0, right?
Yep. I mean, they pulled out that sick Pugna strat.
And Pugna's not banned right now. Thoughts?
I think they've seen it enough. They probably won't run it unless it's just like really, really ideal. I mean, they have the Nyx too, so at least they don't have to worry about that if they do decide to do it.
Yeah, and I think OD is definitely one of LGD's go-to hero. Maybe has been playing it extremely well. So I imagine that, I don't want to say baiting them to pick into it, but if LGD does pick into it, I feel like EHOME and Nyx Assassin is quite prepared for it.
Yeah, I mean, they had OD twice yesterday against them, and then they still lost.
Yeah.
It was just like against the other teams that they made it work against.
All right, we're going to start things off with Shadow Demon Sanking. So I imagine this is going to be an offlane Sanking being handled by Jusing, but as we've been seeing it, teams have been making the adjustment. We do see more and more roaming Sanking. You start with that Windlace, walk around, get things done, but it can change.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those heroes, just like Nyx. He's kind of flexible. A lot of people see him in the off lane, but a lot of times you can also be a support. So just to have that flexibility is really nice, because people just have to always be expecting, but just never certain.
What's your read on this first ban Lifestealer? Not exactly something that we see too often, honestly.
I feel like it's really strong against a lot of the heroes that people have been picking recently. I mean, like, if you want to first pick Nyx, for example, then Lifestealer is always good to ban out because he's one of the carries that just demolishes Nyx. You know, you turn on Rage and you don't have to worry about Carapace. You just hit him three, 4 times and he's just dead.
Okay. I generally see him having a lot of success with Slaughter being paired up. And I think that's generally where most teams kind of pick them together. We do see the second phase Pugna ban out next to a Sanking ban.
10 seconds to go.
Or sorry, gotta respect it.
Darkseer, sorry.
I mean, you have to respect it, right? This is like pretty much identical to what they had yesterday with the Pugna.
I mean, they had 24 hours to kind of think about it. So, in fact, they're just taking out what EHOME was drafting yesterday. So, Lanham's he was playing the Rubik, right?
Yeah, he's playing Rubik.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like one of the picks they went with to deal with the OD. Like, he stole Astral and he just kept astraling his teammates and astraling other people.
Right,
There's just Astrals everywhere.
Yep. I mean, I guess Rubik would have been fine this game. You can steal Sanking Burrow Strike. I think the Shadow Demon Disruption will be much harder to steal. A good Shadow Demon play will never really give you Disruption. He'll give you Poison. But, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely just most likely go for Burrow Strike. I don't think you ever try to steal anything from Shadow Demon unless you're, just find him on his own and you just need something.
Yeah, once you get Axe, you might give it a go. Maybe you get that Demonic Purge, but that's kind of asking for a lot. Now, before we get deeper into this draft, I know that EHOME 2-0 LGD yesterday, but if I have to ask your opinion today, who is going to win the best of 5? Are we still siding with EHOME here?
I would side with EHOME, but I do not think it will be
10 seconds to
3-0.
go.
I think
Okay.
it'll be.
At least 3-1.
I'll say 3-1. I'll say 3-1.
Okay. Well, I'm siding with EHOME as well, but there is some Chinese information.
Reserve.
The inside information from Molly is that EHOME has been looking really bad lately. Yesterday looked good though, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if Molly's information can be trusted, but could be his personal opinion as well. We shall see. Also, by the way, if you guys are a compendium holder, you have about 25 hours left to input your invites to the Boston Major. If you guess all 8 teams correctly, you'll get about 20 levels on your battle compendium. So don't want to miss
Is it?
out. Yeah, it's
No.
2,000 points,
2,000.
right? It's on 20
Yeah,
levels.
that's 2 levels. Dude, that's 2 levels. Like, that's it.
1,000
It's not
point is
even
one
that-
level.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lumi, please.
Don't even bother, guys. Like,
Don't-
first of all,
Just do it.
wait. Do you have to
And
get
that's it.
all
Like,
8
don't-
correct? Do you have to get
Yes,
all
you have to
correct?
get all 8 correct.
For
here.
2
Yes,
levels.
It is a very small reward.
Oh my
Yes.
god. At least they should have done like 1 level per correct guess or something, you know?
Silence.
Half a level per correct guess.
Dyer's pick.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I thought it was 20 levels. I thought it was
They're
something.
being stingy around this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Alright, back to the draft. We got Elder Titan plus Silencer being picked up on separate teams. How do you feel?
You know, ET is something I haven't.
Yeah?
I mean, I know he's definitely been around, but he's kind of like dropped a little bit in terms of priority. I think like a month ago, you would see this
Reserve.
paired up with like Void every single game, and Void's another hero I haven't seen picked up like first phase or at all.
Actually, surprisingly, he's the one that hasn't been nerfed, right? Has he?
I mean, apart
pretty
from
sure-
the recent time dilation nerf.
Oh, I'm
Not
talking
really.
about ET here. I don't think
Oh,
ET
you're
has
talking
been...
about ET? I don't think ET was touched.
Yeah, so I don't know why. I mean, there was a rise on a couple of heroes in his position, like Ogre Magi being one of them. And there's, I guess Kunkka still picked quite a bit, but yeah, I agree with you. I feel like this hero is still very destructive. And people these days are still picking these kind of agility heroes like Luna, Draw Ranger, Terrorblade, where Natural Order just absolutely wrecks them. So, yeah, this might be the comeback of ET. In this game, though, quite a bit of setup. Disruption is a guaranteed stomp. Sanking Broshrai is a guaranteed stomp.
To go.
Silencer, though, might make his life a little bit more annoying, though, with that Global Silence as well as Last Sword.
Seconds.
They need something else that can jump in for that global to be really effective with.
All right. The go-to partner of Bat Rider is gone. What about something like a Storm Spirit? That's a jump.
Okay, I think Storm is a potential here, but you still kind of have to worry about the last pick. And I'm not too sure.
Last pick's
Kinda
going to be Maybe's hero, so I guess you don't want to give him a counter pick because LGD does have the final overall pick, but yeah. We shall see.
Sven? I think Sven's alright. Okay,
Okay.
there you go. Alright. Man, it feels so good. Because you need someone to deal with illusions. You need someone who can jump in, and you want someone who can give you armor without it being base armor.
Right, so Warcry interaction favorably against Outer Titan. I gotta say though, I think Shadow Demon is quite good against Sven. Demonic Purge
Yeah.
counters him throughout the whole game, but you kind of have to rely on your Blink Dagger to kind of make that work.
Seconds.
And I guess this also kind of...
Well, just rely on your 2-second stun and hope you kill them in that, like those 2 seconds.
I mean, it sounds like undoable, but for Sven, it's actually quite doable, depending on the positioning.
It rarely is doable, especially with the introduction of Echo Saber.
Yep. I was gonna say that Sven also kind of blocks the Juggernaut last pick for a mid position, but they do ban it out themselves. I want to say that you want to give them Juggernaut last pick, but EHOME disagrees.
I mean, it kind of deals well with Juggernaut. Like, I always really like Sven against Juggernaut, but
10
Juggernaut's still
seconds to
pretty
go.
damn strong in his own way, because even though you're not as strong, because
Seconds.
you have to deal with that war cry, and you can still assist your Luna just by having that healing ward. Like, you don't even go up and hit the buildings. You just let your Luna do all of it. You put that healing ward and just let it follow her.
Oh, it's gonna be a course? Nope, just kidding. For a second, I thought Nyx was playing as a support position because Garter played it yesterday, but obviously that is not a guarantee anymore. We're gonna see a Bounty instead. I've been kind of
Quantum special.
I've been less and less
10 seconds to go.
impressed with Bounty Hunter, especially with all these nerfs. What's your thought on the hero overall?
All right. Before I answer that, did they nerf him again in the recent
They did.
small patch?
Yep. Track movement
what happened
speed got somewhat nerfed in the early scene.
Oh, a tiny bit. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's still fine. He still fulfills his role on the team. You know, causing havoc in every lane, getting information for everyone. And I mean, track goal is still track goal. That hasn't changed.
We're gonna run it back, guys. It's LC, and this time around, it's LC mid. No, LC off lane. It's gonna be maybe playing Sand King mid. Okay, this is not what I expected.
They're expecting Timbersaw mid, which I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
And Sand King is one of those matchups that can destroy Timbersaw.
Destroy Timbersaw. That's big words.
Destroys Timber.
Okay. I mean, I
At
understand.
least in the mid lane.
Caustic Finale does great against Timber, but can't Timber just get 2 points through reactive, just aggro the creeps, and enjoy his...
It's not that I don't think it's that easy to get to the creep wave like that. I think at this level, when you have high level players with their godly mechanics, I don't think it's that easy to get to the creep wave like that as Timbersaw, because you can potentially set yourself up for a bunch of caustics like lined up, and then you just get Burrow Strike, and then they're pretty much going to go off, and you're going to die to the magic damage.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. Yesterday we saw Jasing playing the Legion Commander, had a very tough lane against a Timbersaw. Did you know that the press the attack was actually a pretty good counter to Whirling Death, because it takes off the debuff of the minus strength. So the LC was actually able to lane against the Timber for a bit until Timber got 6, and then the lane got hard. So
okay. Yeah, I think Timber would still win that.
Yeah.
Because press the attack is 110 mana. You can't sustain that for very long.
the reason I'm mentioning that matchup is that Jasing was actually going up. He was going to get that matchup. Looks like we're going to swing things around. LGD is still thinking about running offensive trialing, but could just be that they're positioning themselves in this particular spot. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, this is the grand finals of the Chinese Summit 6 qualifiers. And both these teams playing for a spot to go to Los Angeles. Do you know if you're going to be working at the event?
I don't know anything yet. I don't even know when Summit is right now.
All right. Well done, sir. I believe it is the week before Boston Major. I think.
Okay.
Not positive.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That's actually really favorable for a lot of the players that are going, because you might as well just boot camp while you're here.
Yeah, I think
you'll
that's
be in the right schedule for Boston.
I think that's a lot of reason why teams are dropping out of the Dream League, because it was in Europe and then they're attending the summit instead. Any case, enough about that. So you talked about the mid lane. It's a favorable matchup for the Sand King. Is it gonna be one of those matchups that Sand King just dominates, or is it more of like a range hero versus DK, where DK is gonna get farmed, but the range hero is gonna farm a little bit more?
This is a tough one. I am going to go with... I think maybe he's going to dominate him.
Dominate him, okay.
I think he's going to dominate him. That is my guess. Unless, Bounty Hunter messes with them, then it's not exactly the same thing.
Alright, Bounty Hunter is coming in, but there are Sentry Wards available and ready, so... And of course, right now, it's not where he shines anyways, because he's only got the 1 point Caustic. Looking away for a moment, it's going to be offensive dueling here coming out from the EHOME squad. I guess mostly just to dodge, right, and get some farm. Although, I don't know how much farm he's going to get here.
They are switching. They're switching. Yeah,
okay.
I think they wanted to dodge. They didn't expect this.
Okay.
So Sylar already TP's down.
Alright, Jasing probably will do a lane switch of himself. I think he could actually brawl fine against Sylar as well.
A lot of lane switching. Like, they're following him. They don't want to give him space. Like, they all TP down.
Yeah, I think I'm actually ported to the tier 2 tower. That's 3 teleport scrolls being used on LGD in a span of like 10 seconds. Meanwhile, it looks like XZ's gonna get himself caught, but Nyx Assassin just suicide to a neutral. Just barely got it off before XZ almost got him killed. And it looks like Nyx Assassin will port top as well. Okay, a full lane switch.
Yeah, they want these matchups.
Alright, they being LGD here. XZ's gonna fight for that 2-minute rune. Oh, Garter's gonna get him some disrupted. Easy rune. Garter's gonna trade some right clicks. I don't know about this. Huh, surprised to see him not go for the windwalk hit. It's kind of a basic 101. M99 comes around with the invis rune, but I don't think they can actually get the kill. Caustic is not that high level up yet.
I mean, there's nothing to caustic. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, I also meant like, you know, Caustic the hero, but didn't do that much. Alright, so we have a kind of fairly farm-oriented early game where both teams are not exactly too great at roaming. I mean, sure you have the Bounty Hunter, but honestly, I don't know, I haven't seen a Bounty actually get early game kills that often anymore.
Yeah, he's just trying to bother every lane right now.
Yeah.
And like you said, I mean, Silencer needs his levels. He's not going to be able to do too much.
Right, so if we're kind of farming for like 6-7 minutes, does that favor any particular team, you think?
I think well, so I think that LGD probably feel the same way about this mid matchup. That's why they're putting so much effort into forcing all their supports down here. That's why they're following around Sylar. And I think if they can continue, if they can let maybe have this matchup for, you know, like 5 minutes or something like that, I think it's definitely favorable for LGD.
Yeah, and definitely LGD's hero to me comes online a little bit sooner. Sankey in particular is going to be the leading man in that department. And of course, with the LC, you know, you can start participating in fights as well. LGD is going to run into jungles, attempting to seal stack. I'm not sure how many of the creeps they got, but they'll farm a little bit more.
I need to see maybe kill off Timber. I need my prediction to come true. Because right now he's not destroying him. It's pretty even.
You know
no,
what?
Not even. He's losing.
Well, you said he's gonna be destroying him. No, I don't know.
Dude, it's.
Well,
he didn't have Bounty's help.
Look, if he's gonna be destroying him, I'll start now, right? Because you have 3 points in Caustic. It's gonna be soon, but he's also got 3-point reactive. I don't know, man. I'm not sold by your prediction at all. Bounty or no bounty.
Look at it. Look at his at Timbersaw's item build.
Yeah.
Is this a counter?
This is apparently the Chinese Timbersaw build. Everybody just go hit first. I guess against Caustic is not
yeah,
bad, right?
I've seen that. I've seen that a lot too. I actually really like that. This is a very good answer to this lane setup.
I mean,
every time I've seen this lane setup, I thought Sand King just like annihilates. That's why I was so confident. But I mean, he seems to be doing fine. I mean, he's not like, you know, totally free farming, but he's doing really well.
Dude, Timber is constantly full HP with a hood or a cloak. Sorry, like Sand King ain't doing jack on this lane.
I actually do think a lot of it does come back to Bounty helping him at the start, though, like giving him the start that he needed. Now he's totally sustainable.
Bottom lane, we're gonna see a clap open things up here, but Sylar already has himself. Actually, he's gonna stun back against XZ. Smoke's gonna come through, and they are gonna get the first blood kill. Half the team wants to go for Sylar, half the team wants to go for Garter, and they're gonna get neither. Oh, Burst Strike will connect. That dust is running out soon, but they get the kill. Lots of nuke damage. But first blood went to, I believe, the Bounty Hunter, or who actually got the first blood? Silencer did.
EHOME did.
Okay. So a very favorable trade for LGD or for EHOME.
Yeah, Lanham got the kill.
Yep. And Ochigen didn't even need to move the lane. He's now actually pressuring the top a little bit.
I don't know if this was worth it for maybe to make that rotation. There's a lot of space to the Timbersaw to get some damage on the middle lane. He doesn't get too much out of that.
Well, I think for a Sand King, you want to be making that early game rotation, right? At least that's generally what more of the offlane players would do. Sure, if your Miss Sand King gets an early blink, that's great, but...
Oh, they're going on mid.
Okay, we do see the Caustic being prepped up. Boom!
He's gonna miss it!
Not
enough time.
Not enough time, and he's gonna be absolutely fine. In fact, he's thinking about turning around. Here comes Garter. Chakram's gonna open things up. Garter trying to get that Janata strike off, but that shall be it.
That's like, you know, that's one of the most interesting gank attempts where you disrupt someone and you try to set up caustic.
I think if you disrupt it, set up caustic, and then have the burrow strike, they get that kill. But he had to burrow and then the caustic comes, and then that totally did not work.
All right, maybe he's losing this lane now.
What do you mean
He
now?
has-
It's 50 CS to
Dude.
35 or 34.
Dude, he has Hood of Defiance. What do you even do against this?
Nothing. The Chinese
He's
Timbersaw builder.
invincible.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you don't put Sanking mid. That's what you do.
I mean, they were confident in this matchup too. And then all of a sudden they're like, dude, put a Defiance Timber. This was not the play, guys.
The only person that's in this game that's confident about this matchup is you.
No. Maybe he was too. Maybe he's always confident.
That's true. Maybe he is confident. Burrow Strike's gonna go forward, and oh, Chicken's like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Oh, see, that was when you could disrupt and set up the caustic.
Yeah.
Oh god, maybe I have to be careful.
Dude.
He's getting owned.
Oh, Chicken has 20 stacks. He's fine. Top lane. Oh, 11. The beam's gonna be there. The aura's gonna be on top as well. In fact, Garter is still hanging around. Garter's always hanging around. I guess that's
Yeah, I mean, he needs to get his level somewhere.
yeah.
He's gonna have to share with his Nyx. Although his Nyx is level 6 already, so
Yep.
it's perfectly fine with that.
In fact, he's gonna go back to base. He's already got the arcane boot, so it's really time to gank. Where's the lane that you want to backstab first, you think? I think mid is okay, but there is a Shadow Demon there, so I'm not sure.
I mean, obviously, if you could kill the Luna, that would be ideal. But I think that's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah. Especially with Sentry Wars at the ready, I do believe this is a dire one. But we'll see what O11 is going to think about teleporting.
Middle lane.
Yeah, he's going to go right in, but in the vision of these heroes. So,
Alright, this is where they're going. Middle lane.
this is a waste of a gank, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was him who TP'd in mid. They knew it was Nyx TPing mid, and then obviously if you show up in the mid lane and you don't see him, you went invis.
Right. Well, just sing on the bottom side. Actually, you could trick them. It could be a bounty porting as well, if they don't have that color thing enabled for the TP.
I think most Chinese players just use everything legacy, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Oh, just sing's gonna get doved here.
Bottom lane?
Dude, he's got that movement speed. Max overwhelming odds. He's moving fast.
He has Faith Roots too.
You know,
Look at LC's farm. He destroyed Nyx.
yeah, but he's still doing nothing. Right?
I mean, you remember yesterday's game? He didn't get any duels off or anything, but...
Oh, he had
won the
like
game, right?
he had like 64 damage by level 16. Yeah, he won the
What?
game.
No, he had one duel at every level of duel.
Yeah. That adds up to
by-
64, I
yeah.
think, if my math serves me correctly. Or actually,
Right?
less
All of
than.
LGD rotate top.
Okay, they get a kill.
If they get this tower, it's a really
Yeah.
good rotation.
Yeah, they're gonna get it with the Shadow Demon here. So here's the thing about LC, right? Like, all of his spells are amazing on paper, but...
Wait, hold that thought. Timber is just going in.
By the way, have you seen
This
Timber's
is kinda
items?
like yeah.
Is this just
I
a...
mean, I think this is like, he's obviously still going for Bloodstone, but he goes for the way more tanky components first.
Right,
Compared to the normal, point booster, arcane boots. Oh, goodbye.
And I guess if you're confident on your mana management, then that's fine, right? Like, this just makes you literally unkillable right now at this stage of the game. I think even Eclipse is gonna have a trouble killing this Timbersaw, especially if he has, 20 stacks. It's just so tilting, to see this build. It's like a storm,
I think
not
so too.
a
I
storm
can
not
agree
going
with that.
Bloodstone, It's just like you could be farming.
I mean, but look at him. He's still so farmed anyways.
Yeah,
They can't even kill him right now because he has Hood.
right, that's one way to farm, right? Not die.
He's like looking at all of them in the face, and he's like just laughing at them.
Timbersaw has a taunt, right?
Radiant's bottom tower seemed better.
These Chinese players
Timbersaw
don't
has what?
a taunt.
I don't think so.
I think he does. I don't know.
Oh, bottom lane. Are they trying to set up on
There
Timber?
is no way to kill this Timbersaw.
There's no way.
They will both die.
realize
They
they're
will
like
both die if they get another tower. Alright.
No, they're
Well-
farming stacks together.
Viewers in chat, I'm glad you guys are joining us for the
I was having technical difficulties.
the Chinese farming festival that is currently going on. I gotta say,
both teams are just super cautious right now because you don't want to die to the Nyx because you know he's obviously moving around, and EHOME just don't want to feed over dual damage. So both teams are just avoiding for now until they get up their core items.
okay. Oh, Chicken gonna go for XD kill, but he's out of mana already. That is a problem with this build. Well, actually, he does have a Soul Ring available, and now O11's gonna come in. Bang! That's gonna be a kill here for the team.
Alright, buy Arcane. Ah, thank goodness.
What if he just like queues up a buckler at home?
A buckler?
Going for that like weirdo Crimson Guard build. Remember we casted that game? Oh no, you weren't casting it, but I saw a Crimson mid Timbersaw. I think it was DDZ playing it for Power Gaming. Straight up. They lost
you're
that game.
mega tanky at least.
And they lost that game.
But okay.
So, talk to me about this build. He's gonna go Armlet, Sylar on his Sven. He's gonna get stunned up right now. Earth Splitter is gonna come in as well. There's gonna be a duel. Is he gonna be a winner? Alright, give me a beam. Okay. Almost did not win that duel, but got it off. And looks like we're gonna see the Epicenter being channeled. Global is gonna get used, and maybe now is gonna get chased. Maybe looking a little bit silly, but he is gonna get help here from M99. Nice clap here. And that should be it for the fight. Especially with that Pressy attack. Oh, Chicken is still going in, dude. He's like, I got that Vid booster.
This is how he manages mana in the early game. He just has his entire team buy mana boots.
And a Soul Ring. It's fine.
Yeah, I think Soul Ring's actually enough. I think it's pretty difficult to manage your mana like that though.
Well, it's just the different playstyle, right? I think most players, once they get like Arcane Point Booster, they just start spamming Chakram to farm. And I don't see Ochiken doing that nearly as much. Like, he just kind of right clicks. Oh, nice strength here, just seeing. Yeah, so I was gonna ask you about Sylar's item build. As we see, XZ's gonna get a port, and he could have actually ported out because Garter already used his toss. But instead, he's gonna get chopped up. Sven is gonna get himself a kill. So normally Sven these days go for the ancient stacking of the helm, but he goes straight Armlet here. Thoughts?
I mean, a lot of players just know how to deal with it now, right? Like, at high levels, people understand, okay, Sven's gonna be stacking ancients, you have to stop it, and I guess they just don't even bother at this point because people just block it over and over again. Look, they're already pinging it out too, like expecting there to be stacks.
Yep, even though he didn't get the helm. I suppose, but the helm itself still is really good stats. Well, I guess Armlet is much better in stats, so there's that. But it also allows you to jungle, and I feel like Sven, without the helm, has a little bit of trouble keeping his HP pool up.
I mean, but I think with Armlet, you actually have enough regen. I mean, he has a stout shield, he has 12 armor, and you get 7 HP regen. Oh, goodbye maybe.
Look at this gank, dude. 2 Invis here popping out of nowhere, and that's going to be a 3-man check kill for EHOME. EHOME looking really good right now, because on the face of things, you got 2 cores, just sitting on the LC and maybe on the Sand King. That is honestly doing very little, close to nothing. And Chicken is just...
And he just picked it up, right? And then nothing happened with it. There no duel, nothing. He was just trying to set up and he got caught out.
Right.
No breaking through the dire structures.
Well, we are gonna see that Soul Booster being finished up right now here for Chicken. There we go. The man's not dying.
Yeah, even though he went with that low mana build, he's still pretty damn farmed. He's gonna finish his Bloodstone at a really good time and still have a Hood of Defiance on top of it.
I think this build is situationally very good, and this is the game that it is very good, right? There's so much magic damage on the side of LGD that, you know, once you get it, you're looking Gucci.
All right, there's gonna be action up here. They know about Garter. They just saw him.
Okay.
They're gonna find him.
Sentry.
Oh, he dropped
man.
Sentry the wrong way.
He knows. He knows. He's fine. Alright, back to 011.
Now,
no, he's not.
He's trapped now.
He's claiming this as his territory.
He has no exit. He's gonna walk past Vision at some point, and they're gonna find out where he is. Alright, see, so now they know where he is.
No, he's just tilting his opponent.
He
He's gonna
realized.
walk in vision. He's gonna trigger it. The creeps. The creeps gonna give him the information. They can't kill him. Do they have more detection coming?
They're
their way?
waiting for more detection.
Oh, they see him now. Oh, he's just barely inside the range and gets dueled. All right, just seeing much better game already. 24 damage. I mean, doubling his duel damage from yesterday.
Wait, it wasn't even him who played it though. It was EHOME who played it, right?
Are you sure? I remember LC losing. Or did
I
LC
thought they
win?
won that game.
Okay, LC, Jasing played another LC game towards the end of the night. I guess I was confusing it with that one. The infamous banana game is where he played LC.
Okay.
All right, so I think
Sylar's looking pretty scary right now.
Yeah,
he almost
he's-
has his blink dagger.
yeah. Once you get blink, you just go, right? In fact, they're gonna smoke up
Alright,
right before
they're
the
just
blink.
going. They want this top tower.
Yeah. No, Sand King
I
does
don't
have
think
blink.
LGD can defend this because Shadow Demon hasn't healed yet.
I don't think they should try. Oh, dude. Oh, Chicken just baiting right now. Oh, Jasing is dead. Double hit. Oh, look at that damage output. Meanwhile, blinking forward.
Oh,
It's
you're gonna get
11. M99. Yeah, he dead too. Silo is gonna give him the double chop. The last word's gonna apply the slow. Actually, M99 still moving fast. Alright, Oh Chicken's gonna get himself a double. Corey somehow dies. To
Middle
bounty.
lane. Ame was using it.
Okay,
They're going on
Ame.
mid too.
Yep,
Whole
Ame's
team's TPing
dead.
in.
Ame can't
Not
do
yet.
much.
He saw his eclipse.
Is he gonna drop it? He's gonna get spiked if he drops it, because 011's just waiting for it. And Luna runs very fast. Disruption. Ooh, that should have been a defensive disrupt, I think. And now XZ's gonna be dead as well. That's multiple track kill for the team. Alright, double kill on Lanham, multiple tracks.
Everyone's rich.
I mean, this game is out of control, I think.
Dyer's top.
Thought you said EHOME were struggling. They look pretty solid right now.
Oh, dude, I'm just quoting Molly. Molly says EHOME
Oh,
is...
you're okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
sight right
He says EHOME is terrible right now. Or not terrible, it's looking bad. But, I don't know what kind of
A lot
EHOME
can
he's
happen.
watching.
A lot can happen in a couple of days.
Yeah. Your captain gives you an inspirational speech, you know? And then you just go. Look at this. Look at this, Nyx! That Blink Dagger build. Maybe he's gonna try to dodge it, but unfortunately he's tracked up and he's dead.
Oh, two chops.
Yeah. I don't think even that was 2 chops. That was just 1 chop. And these track kills.
Dyer's top tower's getting beat down.
Making everybody look good.
Armless Fen is actually insane.
Yeah, when you have
A lot
God
of people
Strength.
don't go it because, yeah, I mean, it gives you so much more when you have God Strength. Because you get 25 strength out of it. And, I mean, you get 150%. That's another, what, 75 damage?
No, let's do math. 100% is times 2. And then 150%
Yeah, and then 150.
is...
You get 75 extra damage.
Radiant's mid.
Alright. Just testing you.
Alright,
Radiant's mid.
glad I passed your test.
Alright, what's with the math fails on my part today? Fucking 2,000 points is, 20 levels?
20 left.
Dude, I thought it was 20 levels. I was excited. I was bringing out the spreadsheets. I'm like, dude, Execration 1 MPGL Season 8, that's an invite, right, guys? And then now I don't even care, guys.
Yeah, 2 levels is like
That's like
4 games.
winning your bets on your 250.
Yeah, you gotta win your bets. Make sure you stack with very capable players, guys.
That's why I never stack with Aosin.
You mean that's why I'm never in a stack with you?
Look, guys, let's just agree to disagree. All right, 11's gonna get himself detected. That's gonna be a duel. Just sing. All right, okay, we're getting some duels. I just think that
They really needed this.
I just think that the snowball
Gotta
here
break
from
that momentum.
I don't think they're breaking Jack Squad because here comes O Chicken. They still don't have an answer for this guy.
Sylar didn't go BK Blink. He just went straight BKB.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a play though. If you're still gonna get demonic purge, right? And you're gonna have trouble catching up.
I mean, if you're just straight up looking to siege the buildings, BKB might be just a ultimately safer item. But I agree with you.
Okay.
I think it's
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's a better game plan to just kill into a tower push, and that's where Blink gets better. And Blink helps you farm more too, so I don't know.
Oh, This ward is doing so much for them. They know their whole team is up here.
What a weird place to ward.
Is it? I think this is pretty standard. I prefer it a little bit further to the right because a lot of people would place a sentry to deward the hill ward a little closer.
Okay.
And the one that they place might get dewarded.
So you're saying you prefer it like over here?
Yeah. Well, not really.
Okay.
You want it like about over here.
All right. Meanwhile, as I was T-touring, Jasing finds himself another duel victory. So, you know, I say that EHOME's got this game on lockdown, and I still think they do. But LGD's definitely making a comeback here. Oh, the one thing that I have neglected to mention is that press the attack versus track, pretty good. Although I'm not sure how often you could just kind of randomly use press attack just to remove track.
It's gonna cost too much mana if you don't exactly have any sustain.
Yeah. And I think that cooldown's a bit too long to kind of use it just for track. The ping out Sylar. Don't think they actually could fight him until Jasing gets himself a Blade Mail. I think that's where you could start manning up against the Sven.
You just trade your life.
Yeah.
Oh, nice stop.
So Ame has been extremely quiet. In the past, Ame is definitely one of the go-to player that you look at to carry a team. But yesterday, he's been looking kind of bad. Only had like 1 or 2 good games, and the rest has been somewhat just kind of quietly farming games. Hadn't had an explosive game yet, and today, in this best of 5, his team needs him. Speaking of Ame, about to get Shrek'd here. Sylar blinks in, and he's dead. Alright, at least they got rid of track with that Lotus Orb. Okay,
Oh, that's true. If he dies for this, though, alright.
Sylar. They're gonna go Roche first?
I mean, they still have Godstring. But it's about to run out.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do this without Godstring. Should just wait. They're not in any threat of losing Roshan themselves.
Oh, they see Jasing here. He's gonna blink away TP out in the trees. No way to actually cancel that TP in time. And he's gone. I just don't feel any sense of urgency for EHOME. I feel like they're kind of in total control of the game. They have map control. To me, they got the strongest core, at least for the next 20 minutes or so with the Sven build. And Sven still has room to grow. They have great late game team fight with Global Silence. They have track to take them into the ultra late game. I mean, I see a scenario where LGD could win a team fight and make a comeback, but I feel like EHOME is cruising.
I would agree with you right there. They're definitely not feeling the pressure right now. Timbersaw is just non-stop farm.
Right.
Like he's
got
about to get a
Axing.
scepter. He's going to do a crap load of damage. Same with Sylar. Sylar has been fighting, but he's also been keeping up his farm. Like
Right.
He's by far the most farm.
He's 4k above the Luna. That's how much more farm. Looks like we do have a dust flying out. Global Silence. Now there's going to be a duel. O11 is actually going to go down, so this might be the team fight that I'm talking about where LG could have win it. Just saying though, being chased by the whole team, he is tracked up. Can he actually press the attack before he dies? He's going to be close. Press it. Nope, that's going to be a 4-man track kill. So they did get themselves another Nyx, but they lost the whole freaking team for that.
You said you thought they were going to win a team fight. No, man. Sven, 2 cleaves, everyone dies.
Yep.
Their whole team just died. This is one Sven.
So this miss-sanking is looking more and more dubious as that Global Silence is also a huge counter to him.
Yeah. Sand King is actually a really good pairing with that Silencer, but actually one of the worst matchups if you're on opposite sides.
Do you remember the Dota 1 Silencer?
Wait, which one? Like the ultra old one?
Yeah, where he had a... Oh, Ame trying to pour it out. Look at this damage output. He is going to make it home, but man. The very Dota 1 Silencer had a aura.
Reign of K. An aura. Oh, okay.
Where if you cast a spell next to him, you get silenced.
Yeah.
So you
okay, I
could
remember.
never actually sank
That
him
was
combo
a
him.
pretty long time ago.
Yeah. I think that aura is like super strong. I'm surprised it went away.
There was like pros and cons to it. Like that aura was the thing that allowed you to get
Oh,
steal.
duel.
Oh, hold that thought.
Yep. Jasing has got himself
Oh,
80
hold on.
damage. But here comes Sylar.
Oh, here
Two
goes
chop.
Sylar.
He dead. Sylar popped the BKB for that one. I think LGD okay for that trade. Sylar expecting a little bit more resistant in actual fight, but he didn't get one. Alright, well, you're wearing down his BKB charges.
That's definitely worth it for LGD.
Yeah.
They got a duel off, and they only lose an SD for BKB charge. Oh, Ame.
What is Ami
Caught
doing
out by
here?
Sylar. They're just waiting.
Uh-oh,
more.
Manta dodge! Ooh, okay,
Oh.
got that off, but he's
Alright,
still
it's
being
not over
chased.
yet.
Double track's gonna try to pour it out. Good luck with that.
Lanham gets caught.
Yep. Okay. Well, EHOME is
so with
definitely
that-
not looking sharp. Like, they are giving away way too many free kills. Right?
I mean, Lanham was just trying to TP out, and they caught him in the middle lane. But they do get the Luna, so that's a pretty big
Maybe
win.
comes in. And Justine comes
Oh,
in.
they
He's
found
gonna find a duel.
11
Oh, 11. Literally feeding damage to Justine. That's like the 5th time I caught him.
He's died 5 times the duel right
Yeah.
now, I believe. Dude, 94 damage.
Yeah,
He's
and
looking pretty scary.
He's got the play mail. What do you go now? BKB? Yeah.
I say BKB.
BKB just kind of eliminates all of the lockdown and damage apart from Sven. And you got the blame out for Sven. You know, despite my hatred for this hero, I think LC might have a possibility of carrying the team back.
Then you go BKB and then you buy AC. Solves a lot of your issues.
You're not going to suggest the perma non-stop fighting Octarine? Or sorry, not Octarine, Aghanims?
Octarine?
Aghanims?
No, I don't think I would.
Fight to the death, dude. Have you ever seen that item at all, ever being built?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
The only time I've seen it is I stole Duel as a Rubik. I had Ags, and I immediately regretted my decision. I said Duel as a disable. Was not the play.
That is definitely not the play.
Well, I had 4 teammates around me. I was like, okay, I'm gonna duel this like Slark real fast. Right? My team's gonna handle this shit. My team did not
Alright,
do.
let's see if old 11's gonna feed again.
They got Gem. They see him. They're just waiting. She's like, Justine, get over here. Ooh, nice dodge by maybe. Well, sort of. Blinked on the high
Going
ground.
up to the high ground. That's
Yeah.
the important part.
That is an important part. Because Sven's just waiting. Well, Timbersaw could siege a tower. I guess Sven could siege a tower as well. But EHOME taking it slow. I think from
They
the
do have to be careful. I mean, they can definitely lose team fights to this team comp because you do have to respect that ET. They don't want to make any sudden movements. I think they would rather take a fight outside first before doing anything because to just go up to high ground is very difficult for the Sven to do it alone.
ET Sanking in particular, like a ton of magic damage, especially if your global is not on point. But Lanham's global has been on point, so I expect it to continue. Alright, just seeing, are we going to see the man fight versus Timber? Nope. Don't think
I think it's really hard to duel at Timber and hope to kill him because
he needs to
mean,
have
he's
2
not gonna
chakra
do-
mount right in front of him.
yeah, pretty much.
But that's like the dream scenario. Okay, Justin is going to be going for the BKB.
Oh my god, old chicken is enormous.
Yeah.
More net worth than the Sven now. He's been farming more than the Sven. Look at him.
So, the Chinese region is the only region that I see this build. I imagine players are going to pick up this build more and more as, I guess, Boston Major comes up and teams are watching each other's replay more. Because I think the cloak into a hood first made him as strong as this, especially against this lineup.
Yeah, I mean, you don't worry about armor because you just rely on reactive armor.
Right.
And then you have that hood, and you solve both types of magic damage coming your way.
Well, EHOME farms with the Aegis. They are also farming LGD heroes. They're up by, I think, 15k net worth, or at least close to it. And Luna's got nothing. Holy crap, this Luna is on 3 stamps.
Yeah, he has no space to farm. It's so risky for him. I mean, the Nyx has died 5 times to the LC, but he's still hunting. They have to be careful.
Alright, I'm surprised the Radiant doesn't have a gem by now. Just to get some map control back. Speaking of map control, there is not very much on either team. Only 1 ward on the map for each other.
I think EHOME is okay with that though. They realize where they are. They're just keeping them stuck in the base right now.
Yep. And it's so easy for EHOME to win this game. They just need one team fight. And Sven's gonna break base, so... For LGD, they have to play essentially perfect, especially if the game is being played on their side of the map. And they have been doing quite a valiant effort. You keep mentioning those Nyx picks. Maybe he's gonna get himself stuck up the hill. Okay, he's burrowed. He got himself the God Strength out of Sylar as well, so... If they hold for the next, 20 seconds or so...
Alright, this is where EHOME kind of have to be a little bit careful.
Right.
Because they're not going to have a God Strength. LGD immediately buys a smoke, knowing that this is probably their best chance.
Okay.
So they're going to venture out of their base with the smoke right now in hopes of taking a team fight where there isn't a God Strength. But I think that's probably really risky anyways. Because even without God Strength, I think with the Daedalus, you're probably still going to die in 2 hits to this Sven.
Yeah, and also there's that Timber Saw that I have to worry about. Okay. Just seeing very close to that BKB, maybe I'll wait for that. I mean, is there a point where you say, okay, Luna can have the ability to carry this, or is Sylar just way too far ahead?
Sylar's way too far ahead right now. Not only him, you have to deal with the Timber Saw too. You're not going to survive as Luna.
Okay.
If you're BKB, Sven's going to kill you. If you're not BKB, they're both going to kill you.
Well, let's see if LGD is going to get the element of surprise and the jump. You hate to run into one of those invisibility heroes, but you will. Oh, okay, Courier as a bait. Do you take this?
Guess what's happening to
Thinking
I
about
think
it.
you take it and get out. Take it. They couldn't
Oh,
even take it.
man. Okay,
And they're all together now.
They see Sven. They see Sven.
There's no way you jump Sven right now.
Dude, if you blow him up before he activates his BKB.
They need to kill Silencer. Silencer is their go-to target. If you can't kill Silencer, you're pretty much going to die.
Okay, well, they are setting up a bunch of wards in this particular vicinity, but EHOME could just press the high ground if they want to force them back. God Strength is back up now.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
This is a hill to fight over.
This is a tense moment because EHOME I don't think EHOME could possibly expect this.
Okay, but Shiva Guard gets popped and he sees everybody. Now he's coming in, and now it looks like we're going to see a retreat. Alme's going to actually fight this. He pops up BKB, but the beams are only hitting one person. Looks like he's going to try to TP out. They've got the Nyx. But they're always going to get the Nyx anyways. Just saying, does that blink in 2 seconds, and he should be fine. I say that. He's going to blink over the hills? Yes, he is. Okay.
That was the best situation you can ask for LGD. They did have to Eclipse and BKB the Luna, but I think EHOME just goes and takes Roshan when it comes up.
I don't think he could have ported out if he didn't BKB, because it was Shrek.
Yeah.
Shuriken and Toss would have got him. Unfortunately, though, they didn't get Silencer. I think Lanham was one of their target, like you mentioned. You go for the Silencer first. And yeah,
They
it was...
dueled the Nyx again, and they did get more duel damage.
Okay, 108.
I think that's pretty respectable, if you ask me. He does have his BKB now, too.
Yeah. The problem I feel like with him getting BKB this game is generally you want to BKB at the beginning of the fight as an LC, but sometimes you have that awkward tension with Silencer. You want to BKB after he globals. I just don't think he could hold the BKB for that. Okay.
I think it's definitely more favorable for LC. If you see an opportunity to jump, you just BKB and duel. All that thought.
Did you see that Elder Titan? Alright, he did. And now next
they
he's
got
going to be
two.
dead as well. Yep, okay. Nice return of the stun, but that's going to be 2 kill. The creep wave, fortunately for them, has been quite pushed out by Jising on the bottom side, so they can't go into the high ground with this, but EHOME would just go into the Roshan pit. Who's taking Aegis? I guess Timber again. Timber is stacked. I don't think he could take the Aegis.
I think Sylar actually takes this. I think he just drops his armlet, let someone else hold it, and you take the Aegis.
Okay. Nope, they're gonna give it to the Nyx.
Alright. Yeah.
Nyx,
Sylar doesn't need it.
yeah, he's been tanking a bunch of ganks, so. I was thinking you actually give it to your Silencer because of how important his global is in these team fights. But maybe that's just going a little bit too deep.
Well, as long as Lanham is confident in his positioning,
Yeah.
They should be fine.
And he hasn't really gotten picked off at all, right? What exactly is score? He's 4-1 and 6.
He only died once.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only died once.
All right, I guess you give it to the feeder, who is 1-7-10. Oh, chicken.
Oh.
It's gonna have to force some BKB and TP. That means there's no BKB for the next fight.
I think this is where you high ground now.
Yeah.
You just go with the God Strength. It's like 15 seconds. You just go.
Wait, did LC just pick up an item?
He I jumped my silent. He has AC drop throughs.
Oh, okay. He hasn't gotten it on him. No, I'm talking about the LC. Why is he?
No, he just finished. He just finished his BKB, and this is all he's got.
Okay, I'm surprised he doesn't have buyback goal. It feels like something that he needs to definitely have for this fight. Well, oh chicken, he's gonna do it all. He's gonna win his lane. He's gonna siege high ground.
Is this the Timber Saw Siege?
Yeah.
The 106 damage Timber Saw Siege.
He is the unmovable object. And blink initiation, here comes some 11. Global silence, gonna get somewhat dodged here. As great defensive force that play from LGD, and now gives him at least a chance to fight. Oh chicken sitting in the front line. 51 HP regen, over 50 armor. Guys,
this is actually their siege.
this is Dota 2 right now.
All right, look at his armor. He has 71 armor with Warcry.
He is literally not taking damage.
This is some next level shit. This is actually insulting. Are we gonna see like Desolator Timbersaw one someday? Let's do this.
No, somebody like a ranged support just hit the tower once with Lightstone, and then you know, back off, and then you let your Timber continue to siege.
Moonshard Timbersaw.
Yo, that's the play. Oh, bottom side here, we
now
see
go-
maybe initiating, and no, BKB's gonna pop to dodge that 11 spike, but now chicken just in the base, in the tier 4s, still not taking any damage. Silent pops his ult, goes right in. Don't think
He hits it a couple times, gets out.
Oh, just saying he was looking for the duel, but great initiation reaction from Sylar, and chicken still hasn't taken any damage. Epicenter on the back line there, doing a lot of damage. They do get 11, but he's got the Aegis Ame coming in. He's gonna have to pop his clip, but not actually hitting anything because Sylar is BKB'd up. All of these spells are missing. Jasing comes in, looking for the duel, but he's gonna get disabled. He's gonna get Sylar. Sylar kills himself to the duel. Jasing gets himself a little bit more damage, but too bad it's a Pyrrhic victory as they has already lost the racks. 11's gonna try to run away. And the Ray boss still looking strong. Maybe gets Force Staff back out. Looks like they're still defending themselves pretty nicely. XD's gonna get picked off. These track kills are still fueling EHOME. Okay, they're gonna go back for that melee racks. And this melee racks will take a while if it's chicken and only chicken hitting it.
LGD pretty much prioritized Sven over everyone else, but Old Chicken is just so damn farmed. You can't ignore him.
Well,
They did everything they could to stop the Sven from hitting anything.
I think they're correct to stop Sven, right? Because they can't stop chicken.
They can't. Yeah. They just can't do anything to him. Look at him. Not even scared.
He's in the middle. He's going against Luna. Okay, Impale not gonna hit here. Burrow Strike will though against 11. We got duel on the back line. They're gonna focus on the old Lanham. They will get it, and Jasing is actually carrying the game right now with his LC. Double Chakram will fly through. Defensive force staff again pretty good. Rack's still healthy because of the regen. And they hold.
Alright, just give up. They need their Sven. I think Sven's job is actually just
To take the melee Rex.
yeah, just to take racks, hit buildings. He's the only one who could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's not the only one who could do it. We just saw Timbersaw take a tier 3, but if they're gonna try to take melee racks, I think you do need your Sven. Timbersaw is not gonna cut it.
Or Moonshard Timbersaw, dude.
Ain't looking good for the Dyers.
I mean, he's on the slots.
Even if you have Moonshard, you need more. Unless he drops an item and he buys some kind of attack damage.
Oof. That play from 11. Snipes the courier, blinks out immediately.
At least there was nothing on it.
Yeah. The play would have been snap the courier after the purchase. That would have been the game-winning play. Chicken. Okay, he's found by everybody. Are we going to see the duel? Yes, we are. And the Ray Balls might be going down the percentage damage. And he blows up like a Samsung S7 for the first time. He's back in 10 seconds, but that was a big kill. Alright. There was some hope there.
Samsung S7. I'm glad I got this reference.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Gotta keep up with the news, bro.
That's how you kill him. You wait till he has no stacks,
Yeah.
and you land your ET ulti.
Yeah. That's the only way, actually. ET ult.
I think that's the only. Yeah. I mean, he did do a lot of damage, because he had no stacks. I mean, LC is not weak by any means. He has 162 bonus damage.
Yeah. And counting. More and more as it goes on. That's a Dagon. Uh-oh.
When he got rid of his hood.
Yeah, when the raid boss goes in and start hitting you. Obviously, he's still maintaining buyback.
Doing the same thing again.
Okay, in less than a month, I've seen people siege tier 3s and just go for another lane of Rex. Right? The melee Rex is still up on the mid lane. The last time I've seen this happening is a Centaur game, because the Centaur can't actually kill Raxus. He could kill the towers, but he can't kill Raxus. And this freaking Timbersaw is really reminding me of that.
Yeah. Similar concept, except just, you know, 20 times slower.
Alright.
Oh, they got a Vlad's for him. Look, they have Vlad's and AC. So he does a little bit more damage now.
Okay.
And he has a Dagon too, so he has 9 damage from that.
Too bad the AC is not being applied to the tower, because it's too damn far away.
He's not even getting the AC. Look at him.
Yeah.
Alright, get that tower.
All
Did
right.
it.
Okay, we're gonna see the wraparound. Garter is getting full vision on this. Sentry gets dropped. They see the ward. Okay. Nice force staff. These force staffs have been on point.
Yeah, I mean the mobility from both sides. People are dodging stuff with blinks,
Yeah.
dodging stuff with force staff.
Look at that. Where's Sven? Has he been hitting buildings? No, Sven is just farming creeps.
Sven's just hiding in the back. He hasn't really been doing anything really. He's like pretty much maxed out.
Okay, the force staff is gonna be there. XZ is gonna survive. The Blink Impale will hit. The Global is gonna come out as well. And okay, can he disrupt himself? Sorry, didn't mean Astro. And that's a Global being wasted. In fact, they could turn around a little bit. Just seeing being zoned out here by O Chicken. And I think the fights have to reset. EHOME's probably gonna come back with Global, or they're gonna wait for Global. I think. Are you as excited for this game as I am? Nothing is happening.
I mean, both of these teams are just playing it out like super carefully. You don't want to. They're trying their best not to make any mistakes. Oh, they're gonna find Guardian.
Oh, are they actually gonna kill him? Oh my God, Jasing did not have his flame out activated. It ain't great, and he just dies in 2 hit. Holy crap! Sven still reminds me.
Get it out of BKB.
Okay.
Get it out of BKB from Luna.
I mean, top is pushed.
Alright, just wait for Roshan. You got the buyback. That was just like incredible timing from old 11. He blinked in to duel the bounty hunter, but he's got impaled immediately. That's why the blade mail didn't go off.
Did you see did he prep it, knowing that it was gonna come like this, or was it kind of?
I think so. He was expecting the LC to blink on top of him and duel him. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, we are getting to a stage where Shadow Demon plus Luna is online because Butterfly is up. So, you know, I think the late game might actually favor LGD. Because it seems like EHOME has trouble breaking high ground. And it looks like we're going to see a smoke. Roshan not going to be available. And now maybe looking to initiate. 11's in the front line. Smoke is going to break right now. They see him. The Dagon's going to fly. XE's going to force half and away. And this is a good old smoke into the team and run away because they ain't doing anything.
They're gonna try to chase them, and once they finish chasing them, they should just go back for the Roshan after that.
Oh, the Yule Scepter picks up. Maybe he needs to get himself out. The Impale will hit there as well. And maybe taking way too much damage. Force that. Press the attack. Looking good here. Jasing does not have buyback anymore, so he cannot die. They do find M99. M99 dead for sure. Which at least Shrek is.
This is where you break the bait. Man.
Yeah.
No ET. This is where you go.
Sylar just goes in.
Oh, they don't have.
Yo, backdoor protection does not matter to us, Sven. Yeah, he's just going in.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay, Glyph's gonna come out. Give a little bit more time here. And there's buybacks coming out left and right. Backdoor protection? Is that a thing?
His God Strength's gonna run out. Is he gonna be able
No,
to do this?
got him.
Alright, got it.
Got him in the right
Alright,
last
go do
second too.
Roshan.
Oh, Jasing
Oh,
gets
LC
found.
is tracked.
Okay.
No BKB.
BKB is
BKB's
gonna
gonna run out.
Yep, double chakram hitting him. Defensive force app again. It's good burrow strike onto old chicken, but without ET, they actually can't kill him.
All right, progress has been made. We'll do Roshan.
I'm gonna say that.
Slowly but surely.
I'm gonna say SC Luna could hold Megas though, right? They definitely can hold Megas.
I thought they can definitely hold Megas, but Megas are just Megas. You still have 5 heroes running at you.
I'm just saying, EHOME needs to kill the throne, right? Like the Raxes are.
All right.
Am I just like?
Trying to do something different?
They're trying to do something.
Well, they're too late.
Oh, in fact, he's going in. He sees everybody. XC's gonna get double downed up, and now Justine, he cannot die. Oh no, he's gonna get found. Defensive force on number 1. He pops the play now. Okay, and the tree has been broken. He blinks out. Everybody makes it home. Wow, that is some impressive defensive player by LGD. Who got the Aegis? All right, look at.
All right, now what?
Okay.
Wow, Stylar's really respecting that setup.
Yep. And now they go back to farm, dude.
They have to. There's no God Strength. There's no BKB on him. They have to wait for him.
Okay, I think this is the best base breaker. The Nyx Axe. Right? He's gonna just randomly spike somebody and they're gonna just die.
He doesn't have that Aether Lens, though.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not enough.
You just start randomly lobbing stuns out now. Yeah, look at this regen. He's got 29 mana regen per second. In Burrow form. Oh, he's gonna find Jasing, dude!
Someone.
Oh, he's gonna find the whole team that's a Ravage!
Everyone.
Okay, he's out.
Okay. No one's there, though. It's fine. Let's not get too excited.
Yeah. Okay. AC's coming up next here for Jasing. Alright, we have a 30k gold lead now.
Oh, Old Chicken's in the backline. He's gonna catch everyone.
Okay, who's catching who though? Who is catching who? Rainballs goes down. Jasing wins another duel. Here comes Impale, completely missing on everybody.
All right.
I think the Timbersaw has been outscaled.
I mean, I think maybe we're overestimating how tanky he is. Maybe he overestimated how tanky he is.
I don't think he had much stacks on him, right? He didn't have Warcry buff. He didn't have
Yeah,
AC buff.
he has none.
Yeah.
He had none.
Well, there you go. The infinitely scaling LC.
Yeah. Look at how much damage he did. 2,500 damage. Just like that.
Okay.
Seems good.
Well, all right, let's do a quick round of item checks since we haven't looked at it for a while. Ame's got himself the full suite. Looks like Satanic, I think, is going to be his final option. That sounds about right? And then you got everybody and their mom has a 4-staff on the side of LGD. And AC shall be completed by Jasing real fast. Meanwhile, the Radiant item choice, pretty standard fare. Garter with his Vlads, as you mentioned. And is there a chance that Ochicken will kind of change his items at this point on? He is completely maxed out.
He's completely maxed out. I don't think you actually. It's a tough one.
All right.
I think this is maxed out.
Do you ever drop BOTs? Like as crazy as that sounds.
No. You just go BOT. Oh, I mean, I guess you could.
Yeah.
You just siege without it, and you buy back, and
you get the BOT, and they're gonna actually try to kill him. And Sylar, he's killing himself. Jasing wins the duel. Jasing is gonna survive. Jasing, he is the man. And now everybody's gonna retreat. There is a buyback immediately. They know everyone is relatively low. 11 sitting in front of the tower, just mana burning. And LGD, they look at this pile of dirt in the air cycling. They need to get some HP and mana back real fast. Sylar still has his God Strength, but it is running out fast. Is there Glyph
he's
available?
aggressively positioning himself.
Okay, he gets stomped. That's a lot of time being bought here by the side of LGD. They will get the tier 3. The question is, will they get Rax? Jasing does not have duel up for 15 more seconds, and 15 seconds a lot of time for EHOME to siege this space. It looks like it's going to be Mega. We do have the global coming out here as maybe comes in with the epicenter, just slowing everybody down. Jasing forcing himself
they caught
away.
on me.
Okay, no, he's fine. Defensive 4-staff. There's 4 4-staffs on this team. But you see 11, he's just mana burning the hell out of everybody.
It's so annoying.
Base breaker, that's why I'm calling it, man. Maybe he's gonna get himself caught here as well. Maybe he's gonna go down. I think he's very slow down. And now Jasing goes back in. Oh no! The chain pulling him away. They don't have enough damage to kill Old Chicken because of the chain. Jasing needs to run. Jasing is dead. He needs to buy back. I don't think he has it. And that's gonna be Megas.
He fought back earlier. He don't.
Okay. Can SD Luna hold? They're not calling GG yet. Alright, that's Megas.
It's not over yet.
Oh, Ame, get himself out of their defensive disrupt. Multiple force staff, get him out. That is 4 force staff, but
Oh, that cleave.
Oh my lord, Sylar, and that's the GG being forced out. Even though this game was what a 40k net worth or whatever it was, LGD fought like with the spirit of a warrior. Like they fought to the bitter end.
All right. That was, you know, it's a slow start.
Yeah.
But towards the end of the game, that was really tense. Like both sides, one small mistake and it's just over. Especially against the Sven.
I definitely respect the LC. Like I did not think the hero would ever scale like that in a pro game, but apparently he did. Why? How do I get rid of this chat?
Post game.
I have the chat channel up. Am I missing a button? I need to. God damn it, Dota 2. All right, guys. We can't see the item on the south side, but we can see damage output. 37k from Old Chicken. Pretty nice. 20k from Sylar. But this LC though, respect. Any final thoughts for game 1?
He did the most damage on this team.
Yeah. Any final thoughts for the last game?
I mean, we were kind of expecting EHOME to win this, but LGD are actually looking pretty good. I think the drafts was a kind of an issue for them. I don't think it went the way they expected it to. Like I mean, I definitely take back my words for the Sand King Timbersaw matchup. Like they definitely know how to deal with that matchup now, and they're gonna have to rethink that matchup. It's something you don't want to draft into anymore.
Yep, and hopefully I think the draft should be a little bit more prepared for Timbersaw. I don't think Timber needs a ban, because you could definitely deal with him if you have the right heroes, and unfortunately I don't think they did. So game 1 is in the book. This is going to be a best of 5, so there is technically a chance of 4 more coming your way. I'm Luminous, he is Aosin. We'll be back for game 2, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in a bit.